Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy Alex. I'm back, and today we're going to do another video of sex talk. This will be Sex Talk 101, Episode 9, The Bad Boy Effect. Woo! The Nature Boy! 16-time World Heavyweight Champion! Jet flying, wheel dealing, summer gun! Woo! Yeah, I know that's over the top, but I love to do the Nature Boy Ric Flair impersonation. Now today, we're going to talk about men who become bad boys. What makes a guy become an asshole, a jerk, a bad boy? There's more to it than just saying the name. There's more to it than just saying he's an asshole, he's a jerk, he's a bad boy. There's more to it to that. And here we're going to dive into the math and the science. And is it okay to cheat and take shortcuts to try to attract the attention of the opposite sex? That being beautiful, attractive women that are 7s, 8s, 9s, and 10s, and whatever your heart content, I guess. So let's start with the basics. Let's talk about why nice guys or good, honorable guys in general don't get laid, don't get respect by women, and don't get taken serious. About 999% of the time, a lot of us, we get rejected by women simply because we're too nice. You've heard that word before. Oh, you're just too nice. I only see you as a friend. Now, this is the coldest truth you're ever going to be told on YouTube. Now, pickup artists and dating coaches would charge you a whole lot of money for this. I'm giving this to you for free to help my fellow man out. Doesn't matter if you're black, white, Asian, Latino, mixed, or you're Russian or German. I'm here to help my fellow man out for free. So listen up and pay attention. Take a notebook, paper out, or a pen pad and get some pencils and pens and get to writing this stuff down, because this stuff is going to be some helpful, powerful information. And this is stuff that they're not going to tell you in those pickup artist seminars unless you got $500 cash or $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000 or $4,000 or $5,000 cash. And I mean that when I say that. Now, the reason why most guys get called lames is because a woman loses interest. When a woman first meets you, there is something that got her drawn to your attention in the first place. There was something about you. And as time went on and as she got to know you, when it was time for you to demonstrate your masculinity as a man, you got put into question, If someone tried to punk you on the street, or you got into an argument with your boss or your supervisor at work, and she wanted to see how well do you, perform under pressure, or how well you do certain things, that right there was supposed to get you to have more respect. And you lost her respect the minute these things pop up. Now, some men love the challenges. Some guys thrive off of challenges. And then you have some guys that go, I don't want no damn challenges because I already have enough challenges to deal with. Seems understandable, right? But when you're dealing with women, it's never that simple. Now, let's talk about the rejection. The reason why a lot of guys get rejected so much is because they pass themselves off as pathological liars. And women don't like pathological liars. Now, the reason why nice guys lie or manipulate every single woman they see is because they believe if they do that, they'll get exactly what they want. Problem is, a woman can see through that like a water bottle. Every single time a nice guy buys a woman something, she look at that as being very deceptive. Like, why are you buying me a t-shirt? Or why are you trying to take me out to lunch and dinner? Or why are you trying to ask if I want to go to the movies? Or why are you asking me why you want to hang out? There's always that why. And when a woman feels like that she's not getting the answers to her questions, she's going to reject you just like that, so fast, so quick, because to her, you're not giving her the proper answers. Now, to me and you might say, what is the proper answers? So you get rejected. But then you see the bad boy, right? You see the drug dealer, the cocaine dealer, that all he does is sell drugs and distribution, and he's always tapping that ass. He take her out to lunch and dinner. He buys her a t-shirt. He buys her a Gucci bag or a Louis Vuitton bag or wherever the hell it is. And you be saying to yourself, how is it that he could just sell cocaine 5 days a week and come home and tear that ass up? But when I do it, it's rejection, 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 rejection. Well, I'm here to give you the answers to that problem. See, most bad boys and most criminals don't try to impress the girl. And what I mean by impress the girl, they don't try to buy her stuff because they don't know her very well. Think of it as it's a job interview. Why would a job employer hire you for a job if he doesn't know your skill set? He doesn't know your skills. He hasn't seen your resume. So why would he take a chance on hiring you, or why would she take a chance on hiring you? So it's an interview process. And you see, here's the secrets. There's two types of manipulations. Now, you ever ask yourself why you see physically, sexually attractive, good-looking guys that are between the height of 5'10" to 6'6", 180 pounds to 250 pounds, rock solid muscle with six-pack abs, that play basketball and football, date women they don't find physically, sexually attractive, and then the next minute you see them with a highly attractive woman? A lot of times what happens is they use the manipulation method to manipulate women they don't find physically, sexually attractive, period. Let's say you get hit on by a woman that's 200 pounds. Let's say 230, 240 or 250, 260, or even 270 pounds. And let's say she buy you lunch. Let's say she buy you dinner. Now, you like the fact that a woman's buying you lunch and dinner. What you don't like is the fact that she's 200 pounds, 300 pounds, 400 pounds. And in some extreme, terrible cases, 500 pounds. You don't like it that she's that fat. But you love the attention that you're getting from the woman. Now, you try in 3 to 6 months to get rid of the woman, but she don't want to leave. So now you're forced to deal with a problem that you don't want to deal with. So you manipulate her by telling her what she wants to hear. You like her, we should go out. You're only doing that because you feel like if I do that, that will get rid of the problem. That's the manipulation method. You manipulate her into thinking she's getting exactly what she wants, when in reality, you're just using and abusing her because it's the only thing you can think of to get rid of her. Now, let's look at my favorite whole thing of the situation. Let's look at the general basics principle. You get a chance to look at a female. I mean, you do. When you get a chance to look at a female, you look at a female who's rational, with rational behavior. And the female with rational behavior is always going to be put into some type of question. Now, here's where it gets funny. You're going to have women that are skinny and ugly hitting on you, fat women, somebody's mother or grandmother, and you're going to manipulate all of them. But when it comes to the female that you're talking to, you're not going to manipulate her. You're going to make yourself unavailable. Now, what's unavailable? I have 2 jobs. I have 3 jobs. And you're going to say the words, I am busy. And you're going to make sure that you stay busy to the point where she is not able to call you, text message you, or email you. When you try to ask her out, she's always unavailable. So the same thing she do to you, you do it back to her 10 times. And she's going to put all her energy and effort into you. See, here's the difference between the bad boy and the good guy. The bad boy does not care if the woman likes him or doesn't like him. The nice guys, they care too much. The bad boy goes off and talks to other women, and doesn't care if that woman finds out about it. Perfect example of this is the movie Pitch Black with Hollywood actor Van Diesel. In the beginning of the movie, he doesn't give a fuck about shit. He doesn't care if he lives or dies. He doesn't even care about the people on the spaceship if they live or die. They're fighting aliens that have the ability to see in the dark. He has eyes that glows in the dark, and he kills aliens. But he doesn't care if people live or die. It's not until the very end of the movie that he even actually cares. Same thing with the sequel, Chronicles of Riddick. In the beginning of the movie and the middle of the movie, Riddick does not give a fuck if he lives or dies. He doesn't care if the people around him lives or dies. But it's not until the very end of the movie that he actually cares. Those are two movies that show prime examples of the bad boy doing it and then getting what he wants out of it. Now, look at Fast and Furious, the very first film of Fast and Furious. The main character puts himself in dangerous situations that he knows he can get killed. But you know what's funny? He does it anyway. Now, let's talk about the nice guys. Nice guys like to follow the rules. How many times you follow the rules and you get cheated out of a golden opportunity? All the time, right? Let's use the Flash television show as a perfect example. In season 1, Barry Allen fights all the supervillains, right? But he has this one problem. He gets his ass whooped by the Reverse Flash, the man in yellow. We get to season 2, he fights another evil speedster, Zoom. He gets his ass whooped by Zoom. It's not until he starts cheating that he figures out, in order for him to beat the villains, he has to take shortcuts. Now, the bad boy doesn't wait no 10 years, no 15 years, no 20 years to get sexually attractive women. Because then you get women that's in their 30s and their 40s and their 50s. And if you don't want that, you would do this. I'll come back with part 2.